guys! Welcome back. If you're new here, ako po si Matilda Brat, and in this video, I will share to you the books that I have read for the month of June. Konti lang yung nabasa kong books last month kasi medyo busy sa work and other stuff. And most of the books na nabasa ko ay hindi sila current, mga books na nakatambay lang sa shelf ko. So, starting with this one. It's called The Silent Patient. Ito, matagal na to sa shelf ko and I have finally decided to read this. Kasi I was curious with Alex Michaelides' second book, yung The Maidens. So, gusto kong umorder nun kasi medyo intriguing yung premise o yung story. Pero, bago ako bumili, I wanted to learn, I wanted to know kung paano magsulat itong si Alex Michaelides. Kaya binasa ko muna to. The reason na hindi ko to binasa kaagad, kasi medyo natabunan siya ng ibang books na gusto kong basahin. But I am happy na binasa ko ito because this is, so far, maganda siya. The Silent Patient, wait, nandito pa yung bookmark. The Silent Patient is about a woman named Alicia. She was accused of killing her husband, and after killing her husband, hindi na siya nagsasalita. She became silent, and ipinasok siya sa parang isang mental institution, and there she's staying, tapos hindi pa rin siya nagsasalita. And then, this certain forensic psychotherapist, Theo, is very curious about Alicia. He's very curious kung bakit hindi siya nagsasalita. She's curious if she did it, kung pinatay niya ba talaga yung asawa niya. So, he decided to apply bilang isang therapist doon sa mental institution. And parang he wanted to treat Alicia. So parang gusto niyang muli makapagsalita si Alicia para malaman niya kung totoo nga bang pinatay ni Alicia ang kanyang asawa o hindi. And the second book that I have finished this month is this, Arsenic and Adobo by Mia P. Manasala. And this book is so good, guys. It's a cozy mystery. It's so good. I have a review about this. If you want to know what I think about this book, you can watch the video up here. Just click on the link. And the third book that I've read last month is Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Ito din, nakatambak lang din to sa sa shelf ko. I've had this book for a long time. May mga faxing na nga yung gilid niya. Kasi this is just a second-hand book. Bale, second-hand siya nung nabili ko. Kasi wala akong mahanap na copy nito ngayon. So, ayan. And it's, when I started to read this, wala talaga akong expectation. I did not expect anything. I did not read any review about this. Gusto ko lang siyang basahin on my own without influence of other people's review. And so far, marami ako natutunan sa book na to. It's surprising and basta marami ako natutunan sa book na to. This is also LGBTQ themed na book. I did not know about that. I was surprised about that also. Mabasa ko siya. And when I was reading this, hindi ako na-curious about the Seven Husbands ni Evelyn Hugo, but I was curious kung bakit si Monique yung napili ni Evelyn na mag-interview sa kanya at sumulat sa kanyang biography. So, may mga parts na parang I want to skip kasi there are some parts na I want to skip, pero ayaw ko kasi gusto ko malaman bakit nga si Monique yung pinili ni Evelyn. na sumulat sa kanyang buhay. Kasi itong si Monique, she's a good writer, but she's not like the best sa kanilang company. So, medyo na-curious ako kung bakit nga siya. And then, when it was revealed, it was so satisfying. Talagang masasabi mo, ganun pala. So, like that. It's a good read. It's entertaining. Marami kang matutunan. Marami akong natutunan sa book na to. And I really enjoyed reading it. And the next book is The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. This is actually the second book of Riley Sager that I have. This is the first one that I have read. Yung isa is The Final Girls at hindi ko pa rin nababasa. So I will read that soon. And this one, maganda siya. Isa na namang kwento ng isang unreliable narrator. Parang ganun. This is a psychological thriller. This is about a girl named Emma who went to a summer camp like 15 years ago. Tapos may nangyari doon sa sa summer camp. Bali yung kasama niya sa parang room. Kasama niya sa isang cabin. Yung mga girls kasama niya sa isang cabin. Umalis sila, tapos hindi bumalik. So, ganun. Hindi niya alam kung ano yung nangyari. And then, 15 years later, kinausap siya ng may-ari nung camp, and she was invited to go back to the camp to be a, parang, teacher, art teacher. So, naging art teacher siya doon sa camp. And while she's at the camp, binabalikan niya yung nangyari. Parang medyo siya, parang adventure. So she was like investigating kung ano ba talagang nangyari doon sa mga kaibigan niya, kung bakit sila nawala, and kung anong tinatagong sekreto nung may-ari nung summer camp. It's a very exciting read. Nagustuhan ko siya. And the ending, parang hindi ko talaga na hulaan kung sino yung kung sino yung may kasalanan, kung sino yung may kasalanan, kung anong nangyari sa mga babaeng yun, sa mga girls na mga kaibigan ni Emma. So, ito, I'm excited to read Riley Sager's next book. Magaling nga talaga siya. See, ito si Riley Sager. Magaling nga talaga siyang writer. So, there. And the last book is Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. This one, if there's a word that I can describe for this book, it would be delightful. Sobrang ganda niya, guys. I like the story. I like the storytelling. I like the world building. Sobrang, ang ganda niya. Medyo, nagsisisi ako kung bakit ngayon ko pa ito binasa. It's a story about a girl named Elizabeth na she's an orphan na lumaki sa isang library, not your typical library, pang magical library kung saan nakatago yung mga grimoires or mga libro na buhay. Parang buhay nga sila. Yung mga grimoires are magical books na ginagamit ng mga sorcerers na parang ganon. And in these books, yung mga grimoires na nasa library, kailangan lang bantayan. Kasi mabubuhay, magiging monsters yung libro. So, itong si Elizabeth, she was training to become a warden, tagapagbantay sa mga libro, or tagapagbantay sa library. Parang ganun. And something happened doon sa library kung saan siya nagte-training. It's really magical, guys. Ang ganda ng story. Hindi ako makaget over. It's para sa akin, it's very original. Ngayon lang ako nakapagbasa ng ganitong klaseng story. And yung parang, who knew that books could come to life and become monsters? Diba? Parang ganun, could ruin the world. Parang ganun. And also, what I like about this is, siya, hindi lang siya typical, fantasy. There's a little bit of romance. hindi naman yung masyadong romance ang lahat. And then adventure. And then I also like books na yung strong na female, yung main lead. So there, ang ganda niya talaga. So if you have a copy of this, guys, basahin nyo na. Ang ganda niya. Huwag nyo na ipatambay dyan sa mga bookshelves ninyo. You read it, you will love it. And there's a book na binasa ko pero hindi ko natapos last month. It's called The Shadows Between Us by, nakalimutan ko. Nakalimutan ko yung author, guys. I don't have the book na kasi binenta ko. Tapos, yung pera na makukuha ko sa pagbenta nun, ibibili ko ng bagong book. So, hindi ko siya nagustuhan kasi, akala ko, siya, enemies to lovers. Parang hindi naman kasi. Kasi yung bidang babae, I forgot the name. Parang she's so whiny. I'm sorry. So, nakapagbasa na sa librong yon and nagustuhan yun. I'm so sorry. Ako hindi ko talaga siya nagustuhan. Sa simula pa lang, hindi ko siya nagustuhan. And parang there's no point. Just because you are a second daughter na medyo neglected, not medyo, but neglected. Tapos, yun yung driving force niya to kill the king, to marry the king, and steal the kingdom from him. So parang hindi ko na feel yung driving force niya behind her action. And then kasi medyo may din kasi siya, parang pag-cruel prince na vibe. I can compare her to Jude, pero medyo hindi kasing galing, not up to par with Jude, pang ganon. So hindi ko na binasa. Siguro naisip ko, baka gumanda pa yung book in the middle, or pero hindi ko na tinapos, kasi ayoko. Ayoko pilitin. I'm the type of person na talagang, pipilitin ko talaga sarili ko na tapusin ang isang libro kahit hindi ko magustuhan. Pero yung The Shadows Between Us, start pa lang na-disappoint na ako, so parang ayoko nang tapusin. So there you have it, guys. Here are the books that I have read for the month of June. And abangan nyo po yung video ko about the books that I am planning to read for the month of July. And if you have questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till next time. Bye!